Okay, so here's your practice activity for 2-point perspective. First, you need to do the lines for your picture plane, 8 centimeters from the top edge, your horizon line, center line ng buong paper natin, and your ground line, 5 centimeters from the bottom edge of your paper. Okay, from there, since practice pa lang to, ang gawin natin muna would be a cube. So, unahin natin yung reference ng front view or ng side view at the ground line. So, choose lang either left side or right side. So, I opt to draw the front view or the side view sa left side nun. Problema naman kung sa right side nyo ilalagay. The purpose of that is to serve as reference ng magiging height ng perspective natin. Okay? So, tools na kailangan natin, of course, a pencil. Okay? 45-degree angle triangle for now. And optional na ruler since you have your measurement already sa triangle ninyo. Okay? So for this activity, draw tayo ng 5 by 5 na square or 5 by 5 by 5 na cube. So measure lang ako ng 5 centimeters. So here's my front view. Okay? Then for the reference ng top view natin sa picture plane, the difference from the 1-point perspective, magkakaroon na tayo ng angle. And that's the use of our 45-degree triangle. Okay, so 45 yung magiging angle natin. So from the center of your paper, so around 20 to, no? So sukatin natin. So here's your point. Kunin natin yung 45-degree angle. Tapos din tayo mag-drawing ng cube natin or yung top view ng cube natin. So since naka-angle na siya, measure na natin yung 5 centimeters. Okay, so that's the reason why ginawa natin tong 8, yung nauna kasi nating activity 5 centimeters lang, di ba? Since naka-angle siya, hindi siya magkakasya. We need to extend a bit. Okay, so this is now our top view reference ng cube natin. Okay? So now, magbaba tayo ng line as reference for the station point. Drop nyo lang tong point from the center line. Okay, guide pa lang naman to. Okay, so to establish a center line or the station point rather, mag-point tayo from the horizon line 5 centimeters. So ito ang ating station point. 5 centimeters from the horizon line. Okay, now, we need to establish the vanishing point. Since 2-point perspective na tayo, we need two vanishing points. One sa left and one sa right. Okay, to do so, susundan lang natin yung angle na ginamit natin kanina, which is the 45-degree angle. And to establish the vanishing point, from your station point, we need to project the angle, 45 degrees, until bumangga siya sa picture plane. So, may intersection dito. Then, we need to drop until bumangga siya sa horizon line natin. Okay, since nag-intersect na siya sa horizon line, this is now your LVP or left vanishing point or VP1. Sa kabila, same process, 45-degree angle tayo. Then drop tayo pababa. Intersect sa horizon line, this is now your RVP or your VP2. Yan na yung magiging reference natin. Okay? Now, para hindi tayo malito, I will put a mark dun sa mga points na gagawin natin. So, here's an example. So, sa top view natin, we have 4 points. Ito mga corners na to. So, we will mark lahat ng mga nasa harapan as uppercase. So, A and B. Yung likod, lowercase a and B. So, since top view to, ito yung kanyang front view, which is ito din. Ito ngayon is A. So, same lang yan. Yung baba, C and D. And to visualize properly, we have an isometric drawing dito. So, ipoproject natin from the top view and the front view given. This is your A. Point A na uppercase. Point B, this one. Then sa likod, you have your A. You have your B, C, D. Okay, nag-intersect na rin sila dyan. So, you have your small c rin sa likod. Then, small d. So, yan yung mga points natin. Mahalaga yan mamaya as we project from the picture plane dun sa magiging perspective natin. Okay? So, balik tayo. We need to project yung drawing natin. Hindi natin siya agad mabababa dito sa ground line natin kasi we need to project it to the picture plane first. To do so, project natin from the station point. So, I'll be using a different color na lang muna para mas madali natin makita. So, from your station point, project natin from this point, which is yung letter B natin. No? Yung large B, yung uppercase B natin. So, ipoproject natin siya pababa until it meets the ground line. This is also your B. Okay? Kung alin yung nag-intersect sa picture plane natin, yun din yung mag-intersect sa ground line natin. So, same dapat yan. B. Or since yan yung nasa baba, this will be your D. Okay? So, instead, D siya. Okay? Yung taas, yun yung kailangan natin i-project para makita natin si B mamaya. Okay? So, to do so, galing sa height reference natin, ito, kailangan lang natin siyang i-project. Okay? So, from here, so ito yung point B mo. Okay? So, you have now the line. Pwede mo na siyang medyo kapalan ng konti. Okay? So, may line, BD ka na. So, now, we can get this line A or yung line C. Okay? So, paano siya kukunin? Project na natin sa left vanishing point kasi papunta siya ng left, di ba? Okay. So, from this point, D yan, di ba? D to C. So, from D, bangga mo sa left vanishing point. Okay, but then we need to find kung saan yung dulo no, ng C. Para mahanap natin yung dulo ng C, we need to project it from SP ulit. Okay, so yung lahat ng mga yellow lines natin, yan yung projection sa SP. So, nag-intersect sa picture plane, pwede na natin siyang i-drop pababa. Okay, so may intersection tayo dito. This is now your point C. Yung big C natin, this one. So, point C. So, pwede na rin nating kapalan yan, no? Okay? So, alam natin that A and B magkalinya. Since we have the point B, pwede na rin natin mahanap yung point A. So, pwede na nating idugtong yung B to the left vanishing point. End na tayo dyan, no? Kahit di mo na diretso doon. So, this is now your point A. So, nabuo na natin yung front view natin. This is now your front view. So, we can proceed dito sa part na to. So, itong part na to would be the small b. So, same process lang din tayo, no? Para makonect natin si B dun sa dulo or si D dun sa maliit na D, project muna natin from SP to the intersection sa picture plane. So, nag-intersect dito, pwede na natin siyang i-drop ulit pababa. Okay. So, point T uppercase up to point D dun sa baba, no? Yung kanina, this one, pwede na natin siyang idugtong. So, ko-connect natin to the right vanishing point naman kasi pupunta siya ng right side. Okay, so nag-intersect na dun sa ginawa nating line. So, this is now your point D. Okay, same dun sa upper part, B to small b. Connect natin ulit dito sa part na to. So, right vanishing point. Nag-intersect. So, that's your edge. That's your point. Meron ka ng point B. So, we have point A dito sa taas. So, ito yung wala pa. So, pwede na natin siyang i-connect. So, since point B to point A, yung small case natin, papunta ng left, so we need to connect it to the left side. O, left vanishing point. Okay, pwede nyong hanapin yung intersection pa, yung point A to this station point, or pwede rin naman kung saan na lang mag-intersect yung lines natin. Pero if you want that, no, pwede naman. SP to point A, dito rin yung babangga, no, kasi align lang naman siya. So, let's see kung dyan din babangga yung uppercase A to lowercase k papunta ng right vanishing point. So, should be, no? Para hindi tayo magkaroon ng problema. So, right vanishing point to A. So, din naman nag-intersect. So, buo na yung perspective ng cube natin. Medyo gumalaw. Okay, so this is your top view. Lagyan natin yung point A na maliit. Front view, then the side view. So that's how you do the 2-point perspective na merong left vanishing point and right vanishing point.